I've just got the BOYAMIC, which is the wireless mic from Boya, delivered to my home. Let's unbox this and I will give you my first impressions along with talking about certain things that are important to know about this particular product. So let's first of all take a look at the box itself. Here it says Boya and the product name BOYAMIC. Along with that it says 3-in-1 wireless microphone with onboard recording, and that's one important feature of this particular product, which we'll talk more about going forward. Here it says this is the QR code for the Boya Central app, which can be downloaded and installed for a better recording experience, and it also has 2 years of warranty. This side it just has the website, and this side it says that it is made for iPhone and iPad, and also it says different phone models along with it can be used with, but you can be rest assured that it can also be used with Android phones. And let's go to the bottom side. So here it says that it includes the magnetic accessories, and it also has the email address and the website name again, couple of QR codes. So that's about it here. And on the back side it says it has 8 GB memory and supports 15-hour onboard recording. It has studio quality sound with enhanced audio, supports dual device recording, versatile recording with 3 output modes. And yeah, so let's take a look at I'm not sure why this particular product, it looks the packaging looks a little bit messed up. I'm not sure if it is because it's been a product that's been manufactured 6-7 months ago, or because it's not been shipped properly. But anyway, if you see the month and year of manufacture, it does say that it is from July 2024, which is around 6 months from today. So it's not very old, but still 6 months. I've always told that whenever you buy a product that has a battery in it, the earlier it is made, the worse the life of the battery would become, because batteries degrade in quality even if it is kept on the shelf without using them. So yeah, so that's something that you want to ensure in every product that has a battery that you buy. Along with that, it also says an MRP of 21,500, but I got this particular product for 14,400, and if you add the card discount as well, I got it for 13,600. So if this works out well as magnetized, I would say it's a pretty decent product at this particular price point. So it also says what are all the contents within the package, which we'll see more about, and that's about it about the package. So let's unbox this. Again, this is not sealed, so I'm not sure why this packaging is messed up. So inside you find 2 different boxes. Let's take a look at the first box. So here you have a very nice quality carrying case, and inside that I think you have the magnetic attaching mechanism. I'll explain more about that. So these are all the contents within the first pack. First of all, you have the silica gel for moisture free experience. I'll probably keep that inside here itself. This one is the Boya qualified certificate. So this is something that you have to keep like safe, I would say. Similarly, this one, let's unpack this. So you have the USB type A to type C converter adapter. Similarly, you have the windshields for the lavalier mic that ships along with it. I'll show the lavalier mics in some time. You also have the windshields for the normal wireless transmitter that is there in this particular product, and you also have the clip for the lavalier mic that ships along with this. And I think inside you also have the lavalier mic itself. So this is the lavalier mic. This is the first lavalier mic, and this is the second lavalier mic. So 2 lavalier mics are shipped along with this. You have the charging cable, which is a USB type A to type C cable, and you have a TRS cable. So those are the contents within this particular package. So let's keep all that aside. And I think there is, that's it. So let's take a look at the other box. So the first one, you have the warranty card, which talks about the warranty, and this is something that you can fill up and keep for yourself. It has 2-year warranty, so this can be very handy. Then you have the product manual. It has very detailed explanation about what each of these pieces of equipment are and how to use them. Pretty interesting. We'll keep that aside. And finally, you have the product itself. So let me unpack this. So that's the product. It's a little bit heavy, I would say. So I have been using the Holy Land wireless microphone, and it also has a similar package to this, but that package is much more lighter than this, so this is much more heavy, which would mean that the battery life is going to be better. So let's open this up and see what are all inside. So once you open up, it shows the LED indicator about how much charge is left in this particular package, in this particular box. So once you put these mics, and these are the transmitter and the receiver, once you put it inside this box, it automatically gets charged as long as the box contains the charge. And let's first of all take a look at the box itself. So it has a rubber padding over here. I think it has, this symbol means it has wireless charging. I'm not sure. I'll check it out and probably pin a comment with explaining whether it does support wireless charging or not. And in the back side, you have a USB-C charging port over here. So opening up, first of all, you have the connectors, which is a lightning connector for connecting the transmitter with your old iPhones, and a USB-C connector, this time for connecting your receiver. I beg your pardon, it's not the transmitter, it's the receiver to the iPhone, this one, and this one is the receiver with your Android phones and the new iPhones. And you have the transmitters. So you have the 2 transmitters over here. So let's take a look at one of them. So on this side, you have a switch between the line and microphone. So you have a microphone input over here. So like I told, it has a lavalier microphone over here. So if you want to connect it, what you can do is you can plug it into this, and now this one will be your input microphone, input area through which you can record your sound. And once you do that, you have to put it in line, and that's when it takes input from this. And if you put it in mic, it's going to record from here. So this is the inbuilt microphone. So you can clip this onto your t-shirt or something. It's a very sturdy clip. As you can see, I've just clipped it to my finger, and even when I shake it vigorously, it's not falling off. So it's a strong mechanism. And along with that, you also have the magnetic attachment with which you can clip it onto your t-shirt. So it's a very strong magnet. As you can see, it's very, very strong. So I don't think once you clip it onto your clothing, it will go off. So that's another way you can use that. So along with that, it also has on this side the charging port, which is the USB-C charging port. On the front, it says Boya. At the bottom, you have the charging port along with a QR code. So you have to remember that you just need to peel off this particular sticker before you put it to charge. So unless you peel this off, you're not going to get this transmitter is not going to get charged once you put it into the box. So you have to remember that you need to peel this off, and yeah, it definitely feels satisfying for saying the least. Now on this side, it has the power button, and also it has the noise reduction button, and also the recording. So like I told, it has almost I think 15 hours of built-in recording, which is 8 GB of storage. So that's about the transmitter. This transmitter is also similar. So let me peel this sticker off so that I'm not forgetting it at a later point of time. And let's take a look at the receiver. So the receiver has LCD screen at the top. So this is the LCD screen that I'm talking about. We'll turn this on in some moment, but let's first of all look at the product itself. It has a couple of LED indicators at the front, and also says Boya over here. And similarly, it has the charging port over here, which is a USB-C charging port, and it supports 5 volt 1 ampere, which is a 5 watt is what the input that is required. And similarly it has the charging pin which is used to charge it when you put it inside the box. This is the back side. Again, you can clip this as well onto your clothing if required. So this is also very strong, and yeah, it has a QR code at the back side, and it also says certain information about the model number and all over here. I'm not sure if you can pick it up in the camera, but yeah, basically some product information. On this side you have the mute button on the right, which is over here, and the power button over here. So let's first of all turn this on. Let's see if it holds any charge. Yep, so it does hold charge. So once you turn this on, if you long press this, it turns on, and both the LED indicators will start blinking, which will mean that your receiver is not connected with your transmitter. Obviously the transmitter is not yet turned on, so it just blinks blue. And now I'm going to turn on one of the transmitter. So once it turns on, it automatically pairs it with the receiver. So as you can see, as I turn this on, initially it was blinking. So if I turn off the receiver, the receiver, now it is off. Now it will start blinking because now the transmitter is not connected to the receiver. But once you turn it on, as you can see here, it will initially blink, but now these two are connected. So it is connected with one receiver, but the other receiver is still not connected. That's why it is blinking over here. And if I turn this on as well, both of these will stop blinking and glow continuously. Let's first of all look at the mic itself. So if I turn on noise reduction, it's going to glow green. So that's the indicator that the noise cancelling is on. I think it has 2 levels of noise cancelling which can be configured in the Boya app. And it also has onboard recording. So if I press recording, this particular indicator will start glowing, which would mean that right now it has started recording. So it has built-in recording. You can connect this to your phone using the C port that is given and then transfer your files. So that's how you do it. Now let's come to the receiver. I'm just placing it over here. So the receiver, like I told, has a LCD display over here, and here it shows the level of the microphone. So if I speak with this very near to my mouth, as you can see, the level is increasing because now I have it placed very near to my mouth, and once it goes away, the sound reduces. And you can also see the range indicator. So this is the range indicator. As the distance increases, this will let you know whether your your transmitter is in range or not. And it also has a battery indicator over here. And I think once it goes into noise cancelling mode, I believe there should be an indicator over here which says noise reduction. So this will indicate whether noise cancelling is on or off. And similarly, if it starts recording, so here you can see the indicator which says that it has started recording. So I will also turn on the second transmitter to show you like how it will look like when you turn on the transmitter. So I've turned it on. Now it didn't have range and now it has range. So it says A for the first transmitter and B for the second transmitter. It also shows how much charge is there in your transmitter as well. So once again, if I turn on the noise reduction, it shows up over here, and similarly if I press record, it shows up the indicator over here. So that's how it works. Now let me show you how you can connect it to whichever device you are going to connect it and receive the recording to. So what you have to do is, first of all, to connect this to your Android phone through USB-C, you have to remove this particular flap that is there over here. So it's a rubber flap. It comes off completely, which is not an ideal design, I would say, but anyway, that's how it happens. And now you have to slide this into this receiver like so. And now you can plug this into your iPhone or Android, whichever you're using this with. So that's how it can receive. But otherwise, if you're not planning to use this, what you can do is you can take an out and then connect it to your iPhone or Android. So for that, what you have to do is, so this one is for monitoring and this one is for taking the out. So if you're connecting it with the 3.5 mm jack, for example, if you're connecting it with your camera and all, what you can do is you can take the out from here, and now you can plug this into the microphone port of your camera, or if your phone supports has a 3.5 mm jack, you can use that as well. And similarly, this one it does act as a hot shoe mount. So if your camera has a hot shoe mount, what you can do is you can slide that on top of your camera like so, and it can clip on top of your camera with the hot shoe mount. So that's how it works. Now let me quickly take you through some of the things that are mentioned in the product manual, so that I'm not missing out on anything. So it does say that the transmitter has a TRS input and also the mic and line input, which we have already explained. And now it also says how you can wear the windshield. So that's something that I'm going to explain right now. So here you have the windshield, and in the transmitter, if you want to connect to the windshield, what you have to do is you have to just place it like this. So this is the mic that you have, and this transmitter, this windshield does have a groove which can be screwed onto this. So what you have to do is you have to take this groove and then place it so, and then twist it, and once it is twisted, it is very strongly secure to your mic. And similarly, if you want to clip it onto your fabric, like I told, you can use this, or you can use this very strong magnet, place your fabric in between and then like clip it so. So that's how you use it. You clip it to your fabric, and you can plug in your lavalier microphone like I told, and how you can connect it to your phone or Android is shown over here. Let's look at the other side. This is how you charge it. So basically, if you want to charge the box, what you have to do is you have to plug this over here, and you have to plug in this to the power source. And it can be used with a power bank as well, because it just requires 5 watt of input, so it can be used with a power bank as well. Let's take a look at the other things. So it says how to charge. You just have to place everything inside your box. Another thing that you want to remember is that once you put it inside the box, it automatically starts charging, and it also turns off the microphone. So once I put it in, it starts charging and it turns off the microphone. So like I told, you can see that it is off right now. Or what you can do is you can also turn this off and put it inside your charging case. So I'll do that over here, and now everything should be charging. So one more thing that you want to remember is you can also just plug this in, and it can work while charging the device itself. So if at all your battery is very low while you're recording, and if you feel like plugging it in, you can do that as well. So I'll just turn this off. So it just says Boya while turning it off, and you can put it inside so. Similarly, one more thing is that you cannot just close this particular box with that windshield screwed in. So you just have to remove that before closing it. So now it is charging. Let's see what else is there. So yeah, it just explains how the LCDs work. And how to pair it. Automatically pairs, and like I told, you can connect it to the hot shoe mount. So that's pretty much about this particular product. I've not done the range test. I definitely know that that's something that is pending. Also, I've also not talked about the battery life. So let's quickly talk about that. I'm not going to demonstrate in this particular video. This has a range of 300 feet. That is a line of sight distance, which means that it can work up to 100 meters. That's the claim that was there in the product description. And similarly, it has a battery life of 10 hours individually. So these two transmitters and the receiver once you start using it without plugging, it can run up to 10 hours, and beyond that you might need this particular charging case, which can charge up your transmitter and receiver up to 2 times. So that's the claim. I'm not going to demonstrate it, but I'll definitely pin a comment down below after using it for some time and let you know how the sound quality is, how the battery life is, and how the range is, including the line of sight distance, and also while some obstructions come in between. So that's about it. That's the unboxing of the Boya mic, the wireless mic from Boya. I hope you found it useful. Until I see you in the next video, thank you so much for watching.